Last summer included a lot of time outdoors, such as at Ocean Beach with my monsters, Po'boy and Luna. Also drinking a lot of coffee and eating pastries outdoors. But also, I was outdoors to go running. I went running a lot all over the bay. This is the San Leandro Marina. All the running was a lead up to the Nike Women's Half Marathon in LA. It was cool seeing how this women's race took over LA, making even simply the bib pickup experience feel glamorous. With how much homegirls, old and new, ran, this whole weekend felt like a girls' retreat, celebrating each other through the night and ending it with dochi. I want to also mention my best friend Sam paced me the whole way and made sure I PR'd. I'm at my studio right now and I have a bunch of goodies that I need to put away. Nikki got me a bunch of stuff from New York. I made a big ass request for things from Pacific Trimming. So my favorite fabric store in the city in San Francisco had closed down last year, and it's been really hard getting certain material. New York and LA are just way better in getting specific things for fashion design anyway. When she told me she was going to New York, I said, okay, you have to go to Pacific Trimming. And she got me these binding tapes. I really love all of these colors. I have really long zippers, but I don't have the split, like if I want to make them jackets. So here's the split end, and then these cute buttons. They remind me of the Philippines. I also asked her to make me some buttons. She does 3D printing, and if you know my Sungit girl, this mug I made, I put her on everything. Nikki made me these buttons, and they're different sizes. So one tiny one and one big one. You have to sew on a button first, and then we're gonna glue it onto here so it stays. But it's cute. Thank you, Nikki. I also want to scrap because I'm looking for very specific fabrics for a project that I need to work on, but also just to resupply on certain things. I'm out of a lot of colors on thread, and I happen to find some very exciting ones. Let me show you right here. Look how cute these colors are. I'm gonna go with the bias tape that I got too. I got some miscellaneous things. I've actually been looking for a container to put stickers and maybe small prints in for when I'm vending. Also always wanted a toolbox organizer, or like one of those organizers for hardware stuff, but I'm going to use it for fashion design hardware, so like buckles, eyelets and whatnot. And then you'll see right here it comes with a bunch of dividers, so I can divvy up these sections even more. Okay, I just wanted a small piece, but I couldn't find the ends of this. This took up an entire bin, and I was like, you know what, I'll just grab it. I don't know what the original maker of this used it for. It could be used as some sort of strap, so like for bags, an apron. I have some fabric that again is going to be used for that in progress project. And then these I'm going to use, I guess you too, this fabric, and some scrap denim for pockets on a new jacket design that I have in mind. And all of that scrap haul cost $8, which is hella good. Like one spool of thread is what, $2. So for all of this to be $8, I'm very happy. Common thread, our fashion collective, when we had our very first big pop-up at Good Times, which is a annual showcase for the dance group the company from Daly City. A lot of folks that I grew up with are from the company, so it was really nice seeing everyone. Because it was our first pop-up, we all wanted to make sure that we had a lot of merch to sell. Let me show you the aftermath of sewing like crazy for almost 2 weeks. The studio, you can decide what it looks like. I'll just show you. You can kind of see hella stuff on the table, hella stuff on the railing, my ancestral chair. I don't even know where to begin with. Even my desk is just and the floor. Also the floor. I have patterns hanging here when all my patterns and garments are supposed to be up there. Even this chair has fabric on it.
Can you do it again?
I do want to add that this whole production was very worth it. I love seeing people enjoy the stuff we made. And one of them even brought it on stage for her performance. I'm not excited for this cleaning session. Wish me luck. All the things that I got at the San Francisco Art Book Fair. Top of the pile is a small sketchbook with the title Unplugged, year-long journal meant to make you be present in the moment. In the back it says, in a world that is vying for your attention, fight back simply by being. hence the plug to unplug. Next is this CDMX book, Signs and Artifacts, a collab between Secret Rizzo Club and Can Press. Secret Rizzo Club is in Brooklyn, I believe. Can Press is from Mexico City. And why I was intrigued in it is that it is an archive of different sign paintings found throughout Mexico City. And a book like this is honestly just really, really great reference to have when doing layouts that are typography heavy. Another book I picked up to get some inspo is, I don't even know. There's so many things going on here, so I'm not really sure what to call it. I guess you could say it is an Indonesian pop culture sticker archive. And when you open it, it goes through the history of sticker production in the 80s and 90s, and then you can see some of the historical stickers as well as some stickers that you can actually take off from vinyl pages, which is pretty cool. And I freaking love neon. And I love how playfully they used it throughout the book. Again, this is like a dream for reference for using type. Toro is a comic book. It's honestly kind of sad. It's very much about an existential crisis of an artist. I really love the illustrations. Although they're very simple, they are able to carry the story very loudly. Existential crisis right here. This notepad is from the same spot I got the Unplug notebook from. I just love how simple it is, and I do write a lot of notes on random pieces of paper in the studio, so I thought this would be super helpful. And I like kind of setting the tone of, let me imagine all the things I want. And up next is this beautiful, beautiful book. I don't know if you can see. There you go. The reflection of it, and then even the binding is just gorgeous. Right here. And it's a series of photographs, and I believe that these photographs are Rizzo printed. It's right here. Carl Blossfeld's photographs help us to experience the practice of looking, seeing, and observing the plant's parts in isolation. Zoom into parts you haven't noticed before, see the curve of the vine, the subtle hairs on the leaf, or the shape of a leaf formed to funnel rain. As the artist Coretta Kent said, always be ready to see what you haven't seen before. The last but not least book I picked up, which is Fantasias Llaneras. Please forgive me on my pronunciation. And the print quality on this is just gorgeous, and I think it's simply just kind of like stills of life at a gas station in a remote area, but there's something beautiful about these quiet, simple moments that they captured here. And aside from all those books, I also picked up a tiny print and some stickers, which I will show you. Alright, I got this hella colorful sticker sheet, and what's crazy, I bought a sticker sheet from this artist last year, and I used it up for my junk journals. So I was specifically looking for them, and that actually made them hella happy. They're like, oh my god, someone was looking for me specifically. I was like, yeah dude, you make dope stuff. And coincidentally, we had actually hung out at Excelsior Coffee together. We happened to be sitting next to each other and started talking about our artwork and even followed each other, but it didn't click to us That was the one that bought their stickers last year. So here they are. Shout out Carmen. This tiny print. I love that it looks kind of like a magic gathering, some sort of ritual. It reminds me of my painting Can We Simply Be Dancers, which I talked about in a previous vlog. So yeah, I wanted to pick this up. I got a couple of these Fuck Asian Fetish stickers. I might give some away. Oh, I got 3. Yeah, so these ones, and then I prefer my eyes crushed. This sticker sheet. And this notepad. I love all of the very loose, fun doodle styles on the stickers I picked up. And that's a wrap on what I picked up from the San Francisco Art Book Fair. Support your small-time printmakers and artists, and you get some dope stuff that you can't find anywhere else. All right.